What's up guys, it's the League Dad here, and I wanted to make a short guide on the things that I've learned playing Renekton pretty exclusively for the month of March. And these are things that you won't find in guides because there are plenty of really good guides out there on items, runes, matchups, and there's a lot of good one tricks that you can learn a ton from. So I won't talk about those things specifically, but what I will talk about are the things that I've learned just through my experience of playing him, and things that I think will help you out as you try to play him if that's something you want to do. So with that, let's get started. First, I want to preface this by saying that the video is just a bunch of clips that I took as I've been playing him. I apologize if it loops. I didn't start recording my gameplay until about midway through the month, so there's not that much to fill up with, but I still hope you enjoy. Alright, so one of the things that you probably won't see in a guide is that Renekton has really good wave control. I've probably learned more about wave management with this champion than I have with any other championship. And maybe it's because it's one of the first top laners that I've really played and put a lot of effort into, but the thing with Renekton is that you can easily manipulate the wave to do what you want it to do. You can freeze it if you need to, but you can also shove it in pretty good when you want to roam to get objectives, or if you want to get priority in your lane. He really can just do a lot of things because he can clear the wave so easily, and last hitting with him is also really easy to do. So wave management was the first thing that I found really good with Renekton. The next thing I learned that's really important but not really talked about, as at least with the guides that I found, is Fury management. Fury management is an art, so you don't use mana with Renekton, but instead when you build up Fury, that little red bar, or that bar underneath your health, when it becomes red, you do different things when it becomes empowered. So it's kind of a balancing game. Like, you can learn all the combos through videos and stuff like that, but you really won't get the full effect and full benefit and full understanding of Renekton's power until you understand how to manage his Fury. And so it's not just learning his combos, but what's going to make you really effective is knowing when to use your combo and which combo to use in coordination with your Fury, so that you get the most out of your damage and the most out of your utility with your CC or armor shredding. So that's very important to learn, is his Fury management. Now, one thing I have seen on guides, and maybe I haven't listened to as much as I should have, but you are not an engager. Remember this over and over again and drill it in your head. If you play Renekton, you are not an engager. You will get CC'd so fast and destroyed really quickly if you try to go in there first. So remember that it is best to pick Renekton when you have somebody who can initiate on your team, because if you try to go in there, I guarantee you, if they have some sort of CC or kiting abilities, you will most likely die before you can even do anything. Now, there are many different ways to play Renekton, but I've found that the best way to play him is to power farm or split push. Like I said, you have very good wave clear. You can roam around the map pretty good, especially with TP. And when your ult is up, it definitely requires at least 2 people to stop you. So I think your best bet and style to playing him is if you split and power farm. That means split, shove it into their turret, and then roam on their side of the jungle and try to take their camps or take scuttle or any other objective on the map. Now, if you choose to team fight, your best bet is to look for flanks after the fight is started. So hopefully you picked him if you have an engager on your team and the fight is started and they've blown their CC, the enemy team has blown their CC, and if that's the case, that's the perfect time to jump in. You flash if you need to and E into them, and just do your combos and try to do the most damage that you can. But again, wait until somebody on your team is engaged, wait till the enemy team has blown CC, and then go in and look for a flank and try to get to their backline. So overall, I had a ton of fun playing Renekton. One thing I will say with him is that if you want to spend time and really learn a champion, then Renekton is one of those champs that you can have a lot of fun with. The reason being is that it doesn't take much to get decent with him, but if you really want to excel, then there are a lot of tiny mechanical things that you need to learn. One thing that I've learned that I need a lot of work on mechanically are animation cancels, auto attack cancels, and weaving those into your combos, because if you you do, then you will really maximize the amount of damage that you can do to a person on the enemy team. Now, also a big part of that is knowing when to use that and when to just straight up do your combos, because there are times when you won't be able to catch them and you need to just do your combos right away to get the most damage. So learning those ins and outs are really important, but what I like about Renekton is that you can spend a lot of time and you'll never really get bored playing him. So if you're looking for a top laner to really climb on, I highly recommend Renekton. You won't be bored. You'll spend a lot of time and you'll have a ton of fun, and it won't be wasted because you'll learn so many things playing him. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that it was informative. If you did like it and want to see more gameplay, then please like and subscribe to my YouTube videos. I also stream Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's twitch.tv/theleaguedad. Thanks.